Hello everyone, welcome back to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. Today we are doing what are we doing? A soulmate, a twin flame, deep soulmate cycle read. This is spurring off the second full moon in Capricorn, made a new star sign there. And your particular runners, the Scorpios, because that's how I do it. I don't put on your energies, I'm putting on their energies, so it makes sense I put on their star sign. So on your Scorpio runners, if you have a Scorpio runner, a Scorpio Twinflame, or a deep soul connection with a Scorpio, this is the read for you. If you don't, excuse me, and you have a different star sign, that's fine. Go and watch that video. Most of them are out. I'm about 3/4 of the way through. So go to the All Signs overview, check the playlist, find the video, do what you need to do. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't rate with you, if it doesn't rate for you, if it doesn't resonate for you, then perhaps you are working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Go and check out your signs overview, see if anything else resonates with you. There will be a link in the description for it. Okay, while we're doing the energies, this is the past, future, and present, or past, present, and future energies of your runner, your Scorpio. This is the past, present, and future for you. These are the clarifiers for them and you. To start with, we have got a 6 of Pentacles to go with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is, I don't know, normally I would say it's a second chance, but I'm actually feeling now, now I'm talking about it, it's the judgment is being called. It's time to, all the evidence has been laid out, all the defense has been put, all the whatever it is when you're not defending, all the evidence against you has been put there as well, and well, judgment is being called. It's time to actually get your sentence, so to speak. We've got the Chariot there as well. So with the 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot going with that, there's 6 of Pentacles is about balancing things, either having the ability to balance it and you're not, or maybe you're putting too much in and someone else is not putting enough in. So there's that energy, but I'm feeling I'm actually sort of kind of feeling the scales of justice with that 6 of Pentacles. And with the Chariot, it's winning against the odds. Perhaps you did not expect to win this and you have. So that is why it is coming out that way. Okay. So I believe there are cards. We've got an extra one. Well, I'm going to take that as kind of like a crossing card. I haven't been crossing these properly. I've been sort of showing what it is, but not actually properly crossing them. So we got the 9 of Pentacles for their past energy. We have got the Magician for their present energy, and we have got the 7 of Cups for their future energy. I'm just going to put that on one side for now. I'm just going to leave that there because I don't really know where it's going to go. I should have a look at it, but we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so let's have a look at your energies. Obviously, the past energy, I'm kind of putting out to the universe. It was your first meeting when the soul recognition was made. Okay, so with your judgment, you've got the Chariot. Fucking hell. Okay, and is it the 6 of Pentacles? No, it's the 7 of Cups, which they've pulled out in their future energy. Okay, so the Chariot, again, it's winning against the odds. It's driving forward. It's all that sort of stuff. It's like making headway, perhaps. Okay, and with the 7 of Cups coming out, there's an abundance of choices for you, the Divine Feminine at the moment. You can take this, you can leave this, the first 2 obvious choices. Basically, I feel linked with the judgment is you've passed the test. You've already been judged, and you're just sitting there waiting to see what the outcome for the other party is. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords for your past energies. We have got the 6 of Cups for your present energies, and we have got the 9 of Wands. Eight of Wands. It's the Eight of Wands for your future energies. Okay, we will do this, right? You've got the Two of Cups with at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of like a crossing card. I'm not actually going to use that for the crossing card because there you go. I said about the Six of Pentacles feeling like a pair of scales balancing. There you go. Justice is their crossing card. They're feeling the justice. They're starting to feel maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe they're feeling that I was just in doing what I'd done. You're feeling the soul connection in a big way. Okay. Yeah, still don't know what card. Still don't know where that's going to go. Maybe it shouldn't go anywhere. Maybe that's why it stayed upside down or face down. Okay. So, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel it's like when they first met you, and if it doesn't even matter if you and this person never actually physically met, you two got close enough for your souls to connect together. So you were close in proximity. Maybe you were on one side of a wall and they were on the other. You never actually saw each other, but maybe it was the voice you heard. Maybe it was the smell of their perfume. But whatever it was, your souls connected. And at that moment, they thought, jackpot. That's it. That's the winning combination. That's my lottery numbers coming in. All those sort of things. They thought that they were on for a winner. Okay. We got the Fool in reverse. We have got. You would not believe that was actually the bottom card as I started shuffling for this. Temperance. We have got the Nine of Cups in reverse, and we have got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. So we have got the Fool in reverse. Actually, the Fool in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. They couldn't pursue it. Okay. Some of them may have tried. Some of them may have made you a side piece or a third party, but they couldn't actually pursue it. They couldn't start this journey with you at the time they met you, and they were tied into something else, and they waited and waited and waited with that Temperance card. But the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, 9 and 10 of Cups, never actually flipped over. Okay, they never quite finished the situation they were in to move on to the next situation. They were trapped in it, if you will. The Ten of Pentacles, it's not the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is an energy of like the perfect relationship, if you will. You finish each other's sentences. You wake up in the morning and you just look at the other person there sleeping and maybe start tickling their face or gently tickling their shoulders or running your fingers through their hair. Not enough to wake them up, but just because you wanted that close contact. And the Nine of Cups is an energy of like being emotionally fulfilled. It's also the minor arcana of the Star. And so the wish was there, but the wish was either backwards. They were wishing for something which they weren't meant to be getting. Maybe they just purely thought of having you for sex, but they should have been wishing for the whole package, the whole relationship. But because these were both in reverse, they were blocked. There was something not happening. Either they thought they already had it and they were in the wrong situation. Could be one thing. Maybe it was a family dynamic. Maybe it was a business dynamic, work dynamic, and that was stopping the actual emotion, stopping the love from coming through in all this. Crossing all that, they had the Ten of Death. I don't know why I called it. It's funny. I've started recently calling the High Priestess the Queen of, and she ain't the Queen of. And I've been calling the Death card the Ten of. And it ain't a 10. It's not in this deck, it's a 13. But that's Death. Death is basically, they were waiting for something to come to an end. And your situation to be reborn from it. But the thing is, they were just waiting and waiting. They weren't actually doing anything to make it come to an end. That's why we got that Temperance there. They were just waiting and waiting for their crappy situation to come to an end, but not actually working on it. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is talking about the truth, knowing the truth. Yeah, it's like an aha moment. Oh, I suddenly realised. You suddenly realised at this moment. That's when you were leaning up against one side of the dividing wall and they were on the other, and suddenly in your heart you suddenly felt, yes, I know what I want. I know who it is. It's that person who's on the other side of the wall. Maybe you two were set up on a blind date. If you were set up on a blind date, let me know in the comments. That would be great. Okay. You can also let me know in the comments what star sign you are if you want. Okay, so you got the Six of Pentacles. Well, yeah, well, we saw that in their cup, didn't we? And so you felt balanced. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. We've got the Magician, which is here. You're mirroring their side. Okay. In a big way. Remember, you had the cup card, Seven of Cups, and you got the Magician there, Anyway, and then you got the Six of Spears as well. Now, in this deck, Spears are Wands, Coins are Pentacles. Yeah. Admittedly, the Spears could have been mistaken for Swords, so that's why I just cleared it up. So you felt balanced. You felt, yes, this is it. This is something I can give my time, my energy, and my life to. With the Ace of Spears coming out, yeah, you wanted to begin something, but you weren't sure if it was going to be passionate or not. After all, I do feel there was with this particular read, this particular dynamic between you and them, there was a blindness involved in this. You didn't, for the bulk of you didn't actually see your person at that moment of recognition. Okay, it was more of just a feeling. It was more of just a glance across a big busy street or something like that. The Magician is, for you, it was like magic. It was like, yes, oh my God, and everything sort of fell into place in your life at that point. Everything was all ready to go. And the Six of Wands, recognition for your hard work, recognition for your victory. It's basically just sort of maybe recognition for your manifestation. Manifestating. Okay, what's crossing your lot? We have got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, at that point, there was nothing else on the table. Okay, you took all other options away from yourself at that point when you first bumped into this person. Okay, the Magician. Let's see what their Magician is all about. There you go. First card's fallen. Oh, first two cards have fallen straight out on my lap. Okay, so 7, 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups again, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Magician is presently, they are now ready. Everything has fallen into place in their life for this to move on. They've got everything they need to actually get on with it now. Whatever it was, what was holding them back, that 9 and 10 of Cups in reverse there, they've finally been flipped over the right way up, and now it's all ready to go. Okay, but there is some sort of defensiveness. Oh, have I waited too long? Did I mess them about too much? And there's the conflict that goes with it. Yeah, I feel a little anxiety off that 7 and 5 of Wands. They're a little bit unsure of themselves, and they would prefer to know what would be there if they came. They would like to know the results of coming towards you instead of just risking it. With the 7 of Cups there, it's the choices they have in front of them at the moment. Yes, you're there, you're slap bang in the middle, look, but they've got other choices around them. This, whatever's freed up in their life hasn't just freed up their romantic status. It's freed up everything. They can be going left, they can be going right, they can be going forward, they can go back if they want to, but that's a stupid move. And with the 8 of Swords in the reverse there, they finally pulled their head out of the sand. They've actually looked at the situation they're in. They're actually dealing with it. They're actually getting on with sorting things out. They maybe sat there for, I don't know, 2 months or 20 years. in this situation, and they finally realised, if I actually want to move away from this, I'm actually going to have to do something about it. They finally pulled their head out of the sand and dealt with it. Okay, crossing their current energies is, be careful when I say this, it's the High Priestess. Yeah, it's not the Queen of anything, it's the High Priestess. If it is a queen, it's a Queen of Secrets, okay? The High Priestess, well, that talking about their intuition, they're finally starting to listen to their inner self. They're finally starting to believe their gut feelings and their sort of, well, we'll just do it this way, and believe in what they've chosen to do. And there is also, in this particular depiction of it, the chest is open. She is revealing secrets. Okay, maybe she's coming clean to a lot of people about a lot of things, and maybe eventually she will be coming clean to you about something. Doesn't necessarily, or because I'm saying she, doesn't necessarily mean that your person is a he or a she. Okay, it's just that it was a she on the card. Okay, we were dealing with the energies. There's a feminine energy. Okay, let's have a look at your current energy. 6 of Cups. Apparently you're in this energy of reminiscing. Now, this could be from your choice, or it could be just by simple facts of things keep reminding you of this Scorpio. Okay, maybe it's the same type of summer than when you first met. Maybe you keep seeing their car. It you've just recently sold your car and you've bought a new one, and it was the same sort of car you had when you first met this person. It seems coincidental, but it's not. Trust me. It's either because your person is thinking about you a hell of a lot, or because you are always connected to your twin flame, or it is you are just actually actively thinking about them at the moment. For something to do with the energies. Okay, and look at that. Considering these decks have reversals in, you got all uprights there. Everything is good for you. And the mirroring again, justice again. Okay. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is talking about like an advisor, or someone who is in a position of power, or maybe like someone who's at the top of their trade. And it could be, maybe this could be you. Maybe you've got to this position. Maybe people are asking you for your advice, and you're dispensing your advice on your situation, and letting sort of kind of maybe someone else has come to you about this whole twin flame thing, and they've started talking to you about this, which has triggered your reminiscing. The Wheel of Fortune is just literally, I say it's just literally, it's never just literally with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is quite a big deal. It's time shifting on, okay? The time is now right for you to be feeling this way. The time is now right for you to be processing these feelings and these emotions you have. And maybe that's what you have to be doing with the Hierophant. Maybe you're actually seeing a counsellor about it, okay? You finally thought, well, I can't keep all this bottled up. I need to release it to someone. It could be a counsellor. And it is in the upright, which means you are getting correct advice of them. The Wheel of Fortune is also spinning into the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Spears, and I believe this 10 of Spears is actually unloading your burdens. You're not actually building up burdens. It's the burdens of this whole connection, which is slowly built up on you with that Wheel of Fortune, and now the Wheel of Fortune is dumping them off. Imagine it as a water wheel, okay? If you know what a water wheel is. The water is filling up the bucket on the side of the wheel, yeah, if you will, or it's getting trapped behind that lion's head when they're your burdens. And eventually it starts to turn the wheel because it's on this side, so gravity wants to pull that water down, yeah, and as that gets down to the bottom, it empties out. It's kind of like that. So yes, your burdens have been building up, but now they're emptying out. And then you've got justice coming in, and at the end it's like, yeah, everything is being balanced out. I'm getting my justice. Okay, maybe if you were, I don't know, bad somehow, you've had your karma, you've paid your karma for it. If you've been extra good somehow, you're getting your karma paid for you. Okay, crossing this out, well, I talked about no reversals, and there's a reversal. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is full of indecision, but in this particular case, it's in reversal. The King of Cups has made a decision. You've made a decision about this whole situation. You've been reminiscing on it. You may have even been talking to a counsellor about it. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that the time is now. Okay, now right to either unload your wands there, or just move, or just do whatever you want. But with this King of Cups there, it's saying you've made a decision. You've made a decision in love. You've decided where your cup of love is going. You're either going to give it to them or give it to someone else or just keep it for yourself. Doesn't really matter. You've made that decision. Maybe you've only made it in your mind or in your soul, and you haven't actually come out and told anyone about it, but you've made it. Okay, so in the future, choices. The Seven of Cups, but it could be the confusion, the confusion you get when you've got so many to choose from. It could be the fact that maybe they're going to go straight out of one relationship or one situation which was stopping them from coming towards you, and going straight into another one what stops them coming towards you. Maybe it's picking the same old, because we all go through that stage. If you just think back to all your past partners and think, oh yeah, they were kind of similar like that. Oh yeah, all my partners sort of had long, dark, brown, flowy hair. Maybe I should go for something different. Yeah, well, maybe. Okay, so we got the Lovers. Here's the confusion and the choices around you and your connection. You've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. You've got the Ten of Swords in the upright, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You haven't personally, they have. Okay, I'm just saying you because you're watching. Okay, so the Lovers, it's the choice. Okay, there was confusion about the choices they have to take. Now, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the swords have been stolen. Okay, in reverse, yeah, maybe they're not being stolen this time. Maybe they're doing the stealing instead of something being stolen from them. Those Seven of Swords are quickly added to the three they already have in their heart, the pain they have, and then they bring something to an end with them. In this particular case, they stab this poor guy in the back and then set his bedroom on fire. Nice. But it depicts a painful, hurtful, traitorous end, perhaps. Okay, so they are bringing something to an end. As I said, with this, maybe they're picking the same old. Maybe they're not going to pick you again, and maybe they're going to pick someone else. That's going to cause a betrayal to you. You think, right, they're finally out of that situation. If you keep tabs on this person, haven't seen any spine energy come out, but if you keep tabs on this person, you're going to see that they become free. If they have the opportunity to come towards you, and then they go off somewhere else, and you look at this person they've gone off with, and they go, oh my God, that's exactly the same person you went off with like last time, except for they're 5 years younger. Something like that. Obviously, I'm just using that as an example. It might not be 5 years younger, it might be 5 years older. It could be anything. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they're not comfortable in this situation. They feel completely out of their depth. They feel like, they feel like they have no choice. They have no opportunity. They're not comfortable. It is what they feel. What they pick at the end is the only choice available to them. They don't see any of these other choices. They feel this love connection, but at the end of the day, this is choice. And in this particular Lover's card, if it could have given us a Lover's card here, for example, but in this particular Lover's card, she is clearly with the person in purple, but clearly looking and longing for the warrior instead. Okay, so they could be making the wrong choice. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles crossing this is a card of independence and freedom, and in this particular case it's in reverse. So look for a different Scorpio, maybe. Okay, they're not going to be free and independent and available for you to pursue. Right, I think I've worked out what that other card is. Okay, I'm going to push all these up quickly. Okay, I'm going to push these ones up, and hopefully I have enough room, because I can't actually see what's going on my camera. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is the alternative ending. Okay, It was all a dream. Do 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 do. Or was it? Okay, so the Nine of Cups. For some of them, yeah, some of them are going to go down this week. For others of them, they're going to actually pursue their happiness. They're going to pursue what makes them feel good instead of what they're used to. So let's see what's coming out for that. This could literally be a 50-50 for most of you, okay? Or it could be just maybe the other main option from these choices. Right, so we have got the three swords. What go with that 7 I talked about to make that 10. Okay, so we got the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have got the 3 of Swords. Now, the King of Wands is all about like the masculine ego. So they're very up their own arse, but they're also very confident with their choices. They make a choice and they're sure it's the right choice, and they pursue that choice. They make excellent entrepreneurs and things like that. And that's the energy I'm getting off there. They're going to boldly come waltzing into all this. They feel sure about themselves. They're happy with their choice, and they are going to go for it. They're going to pursue it and see it through to the end. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, they're getting over their old ways. Normally the Knight of Wands in the upright would be called a player by a lot of tarot readers. Someone who charges in after what they want, and then once they've got it, they lose interest in it and they move on to something else. In this particular case, they're not doing that anymore. Okay, they're not charging in. They're not just following what they want passionately. They're weighing up the options, with linking it to that 7 of Cups as well, weighing up the options. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, they could be turning their back on work. Okay, to a certain extent. Maybe the thing what kept you two apart all this time was the fact that they were so committed to their work. Maybe work was everything for them, and basically a relationship or family were all just a secondary. It's like, oh yeah, well, they're always there. I'll see them when I finish work. And the pain and the pain of, well, perhaps their family wandered off one day. Perhaps their family sold out and never told them, and they went back to the house and the family weren't there anymore. The pain of like realizing what all that work has actually caused them to lose out on in life. Crossing all this bottom batch is the 8 of Cups. They are literally turning their back on what is not working for them anymore, and moving on to newer interests. Okay, so that's what the other half of the Scorpios are doing. Now you've got like a 50-50 chance, at least, of what is what there. Which one you have. You probably know which one you have. Just go with it. Right, okay. So your 8 of Wands. Yeah, maybe messaging out of nowhere. Maybe you're going to get messaging from this Scorpio and you never anticipated it, thought about it, expected it. It is also a card of forward movement. So it's going to allow you to start to pursue your life. Drop this situation if you want to. Pick this situation up and move forward with that situation. With the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and it's nice to see it's not a sword, a Knight of Coins. You have got with them two, there is an anxiety around you. Possibly when they come in, you're a little bit anxious to think and feel what they're going to say and do. You're not sure why they're there. You're not sure how you're going to deal with it if it ever happens. With the 8 of Swords in reverse, in this particular depiction, that person there, I'm not sure if it's a she, it looks like a she seems trapped by all the swords. They're all around her. And it's kind of trapped within one's own thinking. It's kind of saying, in the future, you're going to be in a position where all these thoughts you've ever had about what you're going to say and what you're going to do, is going to be presented to you as, well, okay, say them, do them. Here's the opportunity. There's the opportunity. It's there. The time is now. And this is what makes you then feel anxious. Again, makes you feel trapped. 2 cards of feeling trapped. And I suppose, in a certain extent, a 3rd card of feeling trapped, the 4 of Swords, is a card of healing. Okay, yes, all this is going to heal you in the future and allow you to move forward, allow you to plan what your next move is. But at the same time, a 4 of Swords is a card of inactivity. It's a card of doing nothing. It's a card of feeling trapped. Okay. So yeah, you're going to, I think this is going to say, you're going to be cornered by this Scorpio. Okay. You're going to be in a situation where that you can't just disappear and not deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to face it. All these people in here are actually facing it. The wolf there is baring its teeth, looking like it's got to get out of here. The person there is contemplating, how do I get past all these swords? Death is an eventuality. We all deal with it. We all face it in the end. You feel trapped, but you're going to have to deal with the situation to get out of it. The Knight of Coins might take, Knight of Pentacles if you will, might take you a long time. It might take a lot of planning, a lot of preparation to get out of it. Or it might be just once you have got out of it, once you have healed from it all, yeah, maybe they just come in and they apologise for the way they treated you and energetically frees you up to allow you to go. You can start planning the rest of your life to move forward without them in it. For some of you, for others of you, you can plan your life with them in it. Okay, crossing all this is, oh my God, can you believe it? It's the devil. Feeling trapped in a situation you don't want to be in, being bound to something you're trying to get away from, get out of. Maybe you've been trying to get away from this situation all this time and you're realizing you can't. You are bound to it, like a contract with the devil you may have written. Okay, so you are then going the other route. If I can't get away from it, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. Well, that's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? I don't normally say that. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you want to share it out to someone, yeah, feel free to do so. Obviously, drop in the comments anything you want. If you didn't like this, give it a thumbs down. I'm a big boy, I can take that. But let me know in the comments why you didn't like it. And that way I might be able to remedy that situation. Until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you all be good out there.